Hello, my name is Artem Danilians and you're watching Danilians Ventures YouTube channel. Today, let's talk about e-Residency, Estonian e-Residency to be exact. So, e-Residency allows you to authenticate with Estonian services remotely and do a lot of cool stuff that you couldn't do otherwise without the card. It's especially important for people who want to open a company in Estonia, and there are many reasons to open a company in Estonia, but mainly the card is useful to people who are administering and opening businesses in Estonia. But let's dispel a few myths and let's see what you can actually do with the card once you have it. So in order to get e-Residency, well, some call it virtual citizenship and so forth, it's not really anything related to citizenship. It doesn't give you any extra rights or anything. It just allows you to authenticate with Estonian digital services, government services, remotely. That's pretty much it. So how do you get Estonian e-Residency card? You go to e-Estonia.com, click e-Resident, click apply, and then you follow the process. There is a small fee of, I think, €100 and very straightforward application process. And once you have been granted ID card, you will be able to pick it up at nearest embassy and so forth. But once you have this card, what can you do with it? It's a bit confusing to many. What can you actually do with the card? So I thought that I will show you in practice what can you do and how does it work. So once you have this card, it comes with a USB reader. You will insert this card into a small device that will be given to you also. And then you insert that device into USB port. That way you can utilize the card in your computer. With every card, a PIN code, 2 PIN codes are given, same as with your bank card. You have a PIN number. So when somebody steals your card, they can't really use it without knowing the PIN number. It's the same thing with the Estonian e-Residency ID card. But you have 2 PIN codes. One is used to log into services and stuff like that. And second one is used to perform certain actions like signing documents. I'll show it in a little bit. So you will see how it works. But once you have the card, insert it into your reader and insert the reader into a USB port. Then you have to install drivers and software in order to utilize the card. Software and drivers are available for Windows and Mac, but I'm sure Linux people have figured it out and it probably works somehow in Linux. I'm not sure. I don't know. If you know for sure, let me know in the comments. So once you have drivers installed, you're ready to go. So how can you test it? You can go again to e-Estonia.com, click e-Resident, and then click Entrance, and you will see a dialog similar to this. You click authenticate and then a small window will pop up asking for your PIN code. Go ahead, insert PIN code number 1 into the box and you will see something similar to this. I don't have a pop-up showing at this moment because I already logged in, but it's very straightforward. So if you see welcoming message saying welcome to e-Estonia, your name and last name, then everything worked perfectly. So, all right, great. We tested it. It works. What can you do? Okay, so one thing you can do right away, you can sign documents. You can click on any file at all, and click allekirjasta digital something. It's unfortunately in Estonian, but I'm sure they will improve the drivers and software that comes with it, so it will display in English, but doesn't matter. It has this ID icon, so from that you know what it does. So once you click it, you will be able to sign the document. it will look something like this. The dialog. So you just click sign and it will ask you your PIN code number 2. Once you entered it, it will create a new file in the same directory where the original file was stored, and that file is a signed container, meaning it's a container that has the file you signed inside it, plus meta information that can be used to verify who signed it. They use some cryptography, well-known standards in order to facilitate the signing, but just know that it's very hard to forge, and I'm not sure if you can even do it. But basically, in Estonia, if you digitally sign a document, it has the same power if you would have signed it in front of notary or in front of governmental officials. So we tested our card. What else can you do? Well, I guess the biggest use is you can go to ric.ee and you can register and administer your company. You can click on login, and then from there you can select ID card and proceed forward, and you can see basically you will see a portal that is used to register companies and administer companies in Estonia. What else you can do? You can go to the emta.ee and you can administer taxation related information and documents and so forth. So basically you can communicate with tax officials and basically submit your tax information and stuff like that, or grant access to your accountant so that he can manage your tax related stuff. And you can log into Estonian banks using Estonian ID card. So that's pretty much it. In reality, those are the most frequently used, things when it comes to Estonian ID card. There is some other stuff you can do, but in 99% of cases, you use your ID card to sign documents, log into business registry portal, submit taxation information, and log into your Estonian bank. That's pretty much it. If you're doing business in Estonia and if you're doing business remotely, this saves you a lot of time, a lot of money, and allows you to do pretty much everything that an Estonian could do locally in Estonia in terms of business administration, but you can do it remotely. That's the biggest use for ID card. So hopefully this video was useful to you, and if you found it useful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.